Hello, friends and strangers on the internet. Welcome back to my channel. Hello and welcome back. Today we're back with another Patreon request. I'm a little bit caffeinated. My hands are excited. Today we're back with another Patreon request, and I'm extra excited because we're checking out another one by Kate Bush. I have been told that this is a bit of a sad song, but it's also kind of hopeful. So I'm allowing myself to be my usual enthusiasm in my intro today. Before we jump into this, I do want to give a big thank you to all of my viewers and supporters. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for supporting. Thanks for being here while I go on this journey with Kate Bush. If you're new here, welcome. I do talk a lot, just warning you ahead of time. I haven't even told you what song we're checking out, but I'll tell you in a moment. I want to give my thank yous first. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for those of you who support my channel. Thank you especially to all of my Patreon members. I truly appreciate your patience and your support and your kindness and encouragement lately. I really appreciate you all so very much. Yes, so before we jump into this, what song are we checking out? We are checking out the song called Moments of Pleasure, and there is an official music video to go with it. If you'd like to check this out without me, the link is in my description. It's the first link you'll find, and it is from Kate Bush's official channel. So if you like what you hear, or if you just want to go down memory lane with Kate Bush, you can find more of it from there. All right, let's jump into this. Okie dokie, friends. Once again, we will be checking out Kate Bush and the official music video for her song Moments of Pleasure. I have been told that this is a sad song, but it is a hopeful song, and well, it is Kate Bush, and she's really quite the artist, so I'm kind of looking forward to it regardless of how sad it might be. Anyway, once again, the link is in the description if you want to check this out without me, or perhaps listen to more of Kate Bush's music and check out her music videos. Let's go, let's listen.
I'm torn between what I was and what is to become of me. In these shoes, every step I take is laced with madness.
Oh, I was also told that this music video and song accompanies a short film. And it's from an album called The Red Shoes, and that is the only details I have. I would appreciate more information about this, because I think perhaps having more information would give me a better appreciation for the song, and perhaps also the music video. Excuse me, I got an itch on my nose. But yeah, that is what I've been told, that this is part of, or there is a short film in relation to this, and that it's also part of an album, I believe, called The Red Shoes. And when she started talking about shoes, it has me wondering, like, Anyway, let's go ahead and start it over since I interrupted it. Let's keep listening, or let's start listening again.
I am torn between what I was and what is to become of me. In these shoes, every step I take is laced with madness. They fill me with pain and confusion, with thoughts that are not my own. I have danced their dances. I see streets and buildings I know so well, although I have never been to these places. Together we raced with wild horses till they dropped. We have leapt from cliffs into the raging waters below, and together we tripped from a stage into the pit. I see me falling. I feel my fear. And yet I was never here. These shoes are all anger and passion. I am possessed, and I no longer have the strength to fight them.
So, like, what I've gathered so far of the premise is that we've got some haunted red shoes. Some red shoes who have really seen some stuff. Not good stuff, probably. Probably some shoes that have been through some trauma. And the person speaking to us is apparently wearing these shoes and also possessed by them. And the anger from the trauma these shoes have experienced. That's what I'm gathering so far. That's really cool. Haunted shoes. I like that. That's a really cool idea. Again, I'm not familiar with the actual story of the red shoes or whatever short film it is that is accompanying this or goes along with this. But that's a really cool premise from what I can gather so far. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's keep listening. Oh, I don't think I took it back. Okay, let me take it back 5 seconds. Let's listen again.
It's really happening to you. Call upon those you love.
Huh.
Some moments that I've had, some moments of pleasure. I think about us lying on a beach somewhere. I think about us diving off a rock into another moment. The case of George the Wise. Oh God, I can't stop laughing. This sense of humor of mine, it isn't funny at all. But we sit up all night talking about it. Just being alive, it can really hurt. These moments given are a gift from time.
It's fascinating. I will have to read the lyrics afterward. I tend to have to do that with Kate Bush. She has a lot of poetic lyrics that I just need to read over in order to fully understand. But what I find fascinating about the video is it's like she's spinning in circles as if she's dancing, but it also looks as if she might be falling or stumbling. And that could just be the things in the background moving around so much, but it almost looks like it's not just dancing, but stumbling and falling. And that's fascinating. I'm very fascinated by that. And it's almost kind of like what she's talking about. She's thinking about these moments of pleasure, these ideas of things that make her happy, but it sounds like what she's going through is not something very happy, and that these moments of pleasure are her thinking about these things that would make her happy, which is similar. I don't know. I feel like that is somehow poetically illustrated, demonstrated. There's the word I'm looking for. Demonstrated by the fact that she is dancing, but it also looks like she's stumbling and falling. I hope I made my point there. I don't think I did. Maybe I'll be able to articulate it later after the song and after I have a better understanding of what we're singing about here. Anyway, let's keep watching. I'm very fascinated by the video. I'm very curious about what she's singing about. I will have to read the lyrics afterward. Let's keep listening. Also, I like her bird-shaped hair clip. That's very whimsical and pretty.
On a balcony in New York, it's just started to snow. He meets us at the lift like Douglas Fairbanks, waving his walking stick. But he isn't well at all. The buildings of New York look just like mountains through the snow. Just being alive, it can really hurt. And these moments given are a gift from time. Just let's try to give these moments back to those we love, to those who will survive. And I can hear my mother saying, every old sock meets an old shoe. And that a great saying, every old sock meets an old shoe. Here come the hills of time. Heed their mooring.
Oh. We've got a dance partner.
Hey there, Bubba, dancing down the aisle of a plane.
Another dancing partner.
Smurf playing his guitar. there, Michael. Do you really love me? Hey there, Bill. Did you turn the lights up?
This is so mesmerizing. It's just getting snowier and snowier. I still can't tell if we're dancing or stumbling or falling or perhaps all three at the same time, which is fascinating. I'm so fascinated by that. I do need to read over the lyrics because I don't know if I fully understood what the song was about. Let me get this Disney ad out of my face real quick. Hold on. Okay, that's better. Um, I think the point I was trying to make earlier, and especially like just with my first impression of this song, is that I couldn't tell whether she was dancing or stumbling or falling, and it's possible she was doing all three at once. Similarly to how like my impression of the song is that we're all kind of dancing and stumbling and falling through life all simultaneously at once. And the reason that I got that impression is because she's singing about, from what I could hear, from what lyrics I could pick out and what I could piece together into a narrative or a cohesive idea, is that she is escaping into memories or daydreaming of moments that would make her feel happier than her situation that she's currently in. And I feel like anybody can relate to that. Like, we all find ourselves in situations where it's like, remember that time when things were better than this? Or wouldn't it be great if I could work toward a goal that would make life better than this? Like, I think that those are the moments of pleasure, and that is a, it's like you could be struggling through life, but you're also dancing through life, holding on to those pleasurable moments, those pleasurable ideas, and those things that just kind of get you through. Now, again, I'm making a lot of assumptions. I need to read over some lyrics and like find out if my first impression is correct. So I'm gonna go do that. The music video is really fascinating. It almost looked like she was a ballerina dancer in a music box, except for the fact that her hands were moving, and it was just really cool because it was very clearly showing that she was dancing to start with, but then it started looking like falling, especially with the imagery of like the city buildings behind her, and then the window, and then the snow, and the sky, and it's like, is she dancing or is she falling? And then I had to conclude it has to be both. But anyway, let me go read some lyrics so that way I can get a fuller picture of what the song might be about, and I'll be right back with you. Be right back. Poof, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. And yeah, I think I might have been pretty close to what, I think my first impression was pretty close to what the song is about. As I was reading over the lyrics, it kind of confirmed the idea that, you know, especially in the chorus where she says, just being alive, it can really hurt. And these moments given are a gift from time. It's like, I don't know. She's talking about being somewhere and reminiscing about better times, or meeting somebody who is not doing so well, but you just you stop and you think about things that are better. Like, I don't know. That's the impression I'm getting. Is also the part that kind of made me laugh was like every old sock meets an old shoe. What does that even mean, by the way? If somebody could let me know. I thought it was funny, but I thought was especially funny what she's singing. Ain't that a great saying? And then she repeats it, and I think that's really funny. But I'm not really sure what the phrase means. If somebody could let me know, I'm sure it's a significant idiom, but I'm not familiar with what it actually means, and I would appreciate an explanation. But it does feel like yeah, and and I like how at the end of the song, she's just naming random people, and it's kind of like, yeah, this is something everyone goes through. We're all kind of dancing and stumbling and falling through life, and we all know that like life can be painful, but there are these precious moments that we have with people we care about and memories that we hold on to, and those are the things worth living for and worth sharing with the people we love. And I just think that's really lovely and very moving in its own right. The music video was very artistic, but I really can't be surprised with Kate Bush. She is truly an artist. One of those, I would put her in like one of those like generational artists where like if you are not checking her out or haven't checked her out at any point in your life, you're kind of missing out. Like, I really think so. Like, there are only so many of those born a generation, and really do think she's one of them. And I'm so glad that I've had an opportunity to like discover her music and explore it with you guys here on this channel. If you want to check out more from Kate Bush, if you're maybe new to her like I am, please click that link in my description. I keep mentioning it, but like, she is wonderful, and I think you should go check out more of her music organically, not just through watching my reactions or other people's reactions. I think you should go check out her music on her channel and maybe discover for yourself what a true artist she really is. I feel like I've let this video drag on pretty long, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you everyone who's made it this far in the video. I appreciate you spending this time with me, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.